Welcome back, true believers. Alright, it's Volts Comics and More. This is Alex, and we are here to talk about the Black Knight. Right now we're in Man-Thing Swamp, as you can tell. And if you're wondering why I have Howard the Duck here with me, is because in the comics that's pretty much how they meet. But that will be for a different story. Today we're talking about the Black Knight, Knight of the Ebony Blade. His real name is Dane Whitman, and his first appearance was in Avengers number 47, December 1967. His powers are enabled sciences. Whitman built on the discoveries of his uncle Nathan Garrett. He rides a winged horse and has a power lance that fires heat and force beams. Also wields the ebony blade, sometimes more curse than blessing. And there have actually been several different kinds of Black Knights. The first Black Knight, Sir Percy of Scandia, was born in the 6th century and became one of the bravest knights at the court of King Arthur Pendragon at Camelot. Here he led a double life, posing as a mild-mannered fop while secretly fighting evil as the Black Knight, armed with the ebony blade, a sword fashioned by Merlin the magician from the Starstone meteorite. Centuries later, Sir Percy's spirit returned to converse with his ancestors, Professor Nathan Garrett and Dane Whitman, each of whom would take up his mantle. So the Black Knight has been the title of the Black Knight has been carried over by more than just one person. There we go. Oh, there we go. So, without further ado, oh, there we go. Let's head over to medieval England. Let's talk to the king.
Noticed a number of people complaining that the roads in Chronopolis are a bit of a mess. Yet, no...
Looks like some trouble is...
Kang surveillance drones operate in this area.
Well, it looks like we are here in a storm. I can angle it right without getting underwater.
Is it some sort of magic? Well, whatever it is, it's
There we go. And look at that. It leaps right over the castle. Essentially. Alright. I do not have a Black Knight figure right this second, so we will go with...
I must be prepared for the sake of every Avalonian.
Captain Avalon. As a young squire named Devon, he sought out the elders of Avalon, who sent him on a quest to retrieve the enchanted shield Excelsior. Braving grueling conditions and harrowing danger, he was successful and awoke to find himself imbued to peak human vitality with the shield by his side. Sorry, I lost my place. In the years that followed, he has fought countless battles in defense of his realm, bearing the name Captain Avalon. First comic appearance, Avatar's Covenant of the Shield #1 in the year 2000 as Captain Avalon. So right now we are over in the medieval. We just happen to be in one of the villages. I'll keep Howard the Duck with us.
Tampering with a Kang surveillance drone is a punishable offense.
If you're wondering why there are cars in here, it's part of the time displacement that Kane, yeah, Genius Kane there. Afraid of a little bee. Where are you?
You there! Your king would ask for your aid. Aye, it is indeed I, the noble King Arthur Pendragon. You may have heard tell of the time I defeated the evil Black Knight. Well, not the most recent one. The one before that.
At the end of the day, you get nothing for nothing.
Villainous Knight. Nathan Garrett met the spirit of Sir Percy during a visit to the family home of Garrett Castle and was offered the chance to become a later-day Black Knight. However, Garrett failed to draw the ebony blade from its scabbard, thereby proving himself unworthy. Determined to become the Black Knight by other means, Garrett developed a lance that fired energy bolts and embarked on a criminal career mounted upon a genetically engineered winged horse. Garrett battled the Avengers with the Masters of Evil, dying in a fight with Iron Man. Before passing away, Garrett confessed his crimes to his nephew Dane Whitman and begged him to restore his honor. Here we have essential storylines for the Black Knight. The Black Knight, number 1 through 3. Sir Percy begins his adventures as the Black Knight. Avengers Volume 1, number 71. Dane Whitman helps the Avengers beat Kane and becomes a member. Doctor Strange Volume 2, number 68. Whitman cleanses the Ebony Blade of evil and frees Sir Percy's ghost. On with the story.
Indeed. It seems recent events have overshadowed my acts of bravery, which leaves me no other option. I must slay a dragon. Yes, that is the only sure way to demonstrate my heroism to the kingdom. Alas, your king is a little out of practice. Perhaps some training by way of a crusade through Chronopolis is in order. Would you grant me your assistance in this matter?
Alright, let's do it.
Excellent! Then let us away!
For some reason,
This world is full of scoundrels. What better use for them than to strengthen my metal?
I very highly doubt we're actually going to be fighting a dragon, which would be very, very awesome if we could, but I doubt he's going to take us on that journey.
Hark! Enemies approach! Stand aside, blackguards. Ah, so your approach is more of a swish-flick-slice than a slice-swish-flick. This training is most valuable.
This is bad. This is really bad.
over already? I've barely a dewdrop on my brow.
I'm going to need help getting this new forge to work.
One of the best things about Howard the Duck is he kind of shows up where you least expect.
It appears I'm inadvertently training what those delightful Manhattanites refer to as their glutes.
Goons, bad guys.
Ahead of us! More fiends! I say, how do you do that thing with your feet? Oh wait! I think I have it!
Alright.
I feel stronger just by watching you. Not that that's all I was doing, I assure you.
Whatever, King Arthur. Just remember who gets to keep all these studs.
Whose turn is it to water the plants? I did it last time.
Look at him acting all tough, little duck. Oh well. That's the way he rolls.
On to the next. As those delightful Wakandans say, no pain, no vibranium. Actually, that might not apply here. Or even be the correct quote. Another gathering of villains. Have at you! My sword is like an extension of my arm. And my other arm is like another sword.
I wish there was a giant fireball on the Chronos building.
To watch you in combat is a true thrill, akin to that amusing contraption known as the Canyorail.
Whoa. Oh, he's just out of control. Alright, time to end this.
It always seems to be in some sort of trouble. Yesterday she was purple. You'll learn to tune it out.
Oh, that's annoying. How about getting out of my way?
That big mama really needs some opposite. The little blighters are constantly escaping and spreading mud all over the place.
Oh, this isn't working.
Imagine living in medieval England. They don't even have electric kettles.
The hand! It must be the hand! Nobody else.
An excellent display. I believe one more encounter will be sufficient for today.
Iron Duck. Howard was given the Iron Duck armor by Claude Starkowski, a Vietnam veteran who believed that he was the genius who created the Iron Man armor. Formed from the flames of frenzy, the Iron Duck armor is fully loaded with state-of-the-art foot springs, a flamethrower, and features a spectacular Iron Man-inspired trash can design. First comic appearance, Howard the Duck, number 31, 1979, as Iron Duck. Yes, this is an actual character.
These constant villain attacks are no joke.
And there's his springs.
Seriously, it's really
But-
dangerous out there.
I think we've reached a glitching point.
Looked like something big was going down on top of the Avengers mansion earlier. Think it had anything to do with that massive base that...
Oh, don't tell me.
Kang spies with his digital eye something beginning with C.
I think Howard may have just gotten in the way. And we have to start all that all over again. Are you kidding me? Well, that was a fail. Howard, go back to New York.
Kang's days are numbered. I can feel it in the air.
Where are you?
Also, that
There you are.
giant sword ship falling out of the sky probably doesn't bode well for him.
Yeah, we're bringing Agent Venom in on this because Howard just kind
it is
of
indeed.
screwed us on the mission.
The noble King Arthur.
We know you're King Arthur.
You may have heard tell of the time. Indeed.
Yes, I did.
It seems recent events have overshadowed my acts of bravery.
We know you need help.
Alas, your king is a little...
Out of practice, yes you are. We will accept the mission once again.
Then let us away! This world is full of scoundrels. What better use for them than to strengthen my metal?
Alright. Let's try this again. Without a fail.
Enemies approach! Ah, so your approach is more of a swish-lick slice than a slice-swish-lick. This training is most...
No, my approach is more of the blow everybody up because we messed up the first time.
Voice isn't yelling at me when I walk past him.
Over already? I've barely a dewdrop on my brow.
I'm going to need help getting this new forge to work.
It appears I'm inadvertently training what those delightful Manhattanites refer to as their glutes.
Goons, bad guys, villains, crooks, enemy.
Ahead of us! More fiends! Help!
It's on my face.
I say, how do you do that thing with your feet? Oh wait! I think I have it!
This is bad. This is really bad.
I feel stronger just by watching you. Not that that's all I was doing, I assure you.
Yeah, I just saw you die, so it's okay. I know you weren't just watching, you're also dying.
Would stop trying to climb in the giant panther's mouth. Somebody is going to hurt themselves.
On to the next. As those delightful Wakandans say, no pain, no vibranium. Actually, that might not apply here. Or even be the correct quote.
Yeah, it wasn't the correct quote the first time. So, Let's try to get through this spot without glitching out again.
Another gathering of villains. How about you? My sword is like an extension of my arm. And my other arm is like another sword. To watch you in combat is a true thrill, akin to that amusing contraption known as the kangaroo.
Oh. I think that helped. Oh. Here's our invisible little friend.
An excellent display. I believe one more encounter will be sufficient for today.
Oh, just one more? Because I'm fairly certain we've well, never mind. Let's just get this mission over. Gotta admit that glitch was really weird.
Kang here with another Kang announcement.
Look there! Are those tiny dragons? What better way to train my steel in dragon slaying? Attack! It would seem the foul creatures have eaten the...
What are you doing, you crazy mook?
This always happens.
Ugh. Crazy Renaissance farers. Always taking it too far.
No need to thank me. Just doing my kingly duties.
It doesn't look like they were dangerous dragons.
Well, I dare say I feel veritably invigorated after that campaign. And what luck that we would encounter those strange miniature dragons.
I'm starting to rethink your honor here, but I don't think you actually meant to hurt. I don't think he actually meant to hurt like random citizens. I think he's just that stupid.
With this experience, I believe I am sufficiently prepared to face a full-size dragon. Assuming Merlin has finished his preparations. At any rate, my thanks for your assistance.
This is not something I believe I have seen in my travels before.
Prithee, go tell Merlin to gather my things and prepare for an adventure.
Alright. Let's unlock you. View your character card. King Arthur Pendragon was a British monarch of legend who founded the court of Camelot and the Order of the Knights of the Round Table. Wielding the powerful sword Excalibur, King Arthur protects the realm from villains such as the Black Knight, Morgan Le Fay, and Mordred the Evil.
News other than official Kang news is a crime punishable by lifelong imprisonment. Also, did you hear about our free Kang-O-Rail service?
Alright, now that Kane's quiet, first comic appearance, Young Allies, number 11, 1944, as King Arthur. So, needless to say, his Lego adaptation did not do the actual King justice. Unless, however, you have seen Monty Python's Holy Grail, you know, then it might be a little more accurate to that version of him. Alright, well, I was hoping to get to the,
Good day, Squire. Might I interest you in a sporting challenge?
Not him. I was hoping to get to one of the Black Knights today, but I think I'm kind of running low on time. I wasn't planning on going over this long. I was kind of hoping to make this a little bit of a shorter video, but sorry about that. But anyway, our next adventure, we will see what we could do for this Black Knight, and hopefully help him out. But as the saying goes, 'tis but a scratch. Alright, so I will end this video right now with my final entry for the Black Knight, the Good Knight. Initially mistaken as the previous Black Knight and attacked by the Avengers, Dan Whitman soon gained their trust and joined the team. Blessed with a noble spirit, he was able to draw the ebony blade, once wielded by his ancestor Sir Percy. Unfortunately, the sword had been cursed with the blood of those felled by Sir Percy. The curse dogged Whitman for years until Doctor Strange finally recognized what it was. In order to cleanse it, Whitman was instructed to plunge the sword into the Brazier of Truth located in Garrett Castle. Whitman's efforts shattered the brazier, since it was this mystical object that held Sir Percy's spirit in this world. Its destruction finally allowed him to rest. Dane joined Captain Britain in MI-13 during the Secret Invasion, taking on the new hero Excalibur as his squire while protecting Britain from the Skrulls. And just a little side note here about the Ebony Blade. It renders its user invulnerable, but if it tastes blood, will eventually corrupt them. So whoever wields the Ebony Blade will eventually be corrupted and will pretty much turn into the villainous knight. So there is a little bit about the Black Knight. As I said, in my next video, I will go back to the medieval England, and perhaps even as the newly acquired Sir Arthur, and get the Black Knight, see what he wants, and go from there. Alright, well, as always, true believers, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, be sure to share it on Facebook, Twitter, anywhere. And also, it would help me out so much if you could subscribe to my channel if you like it. Let me know if there's any other characters, any other videos, anything else you guys would like to see pop up on my channel. And if you guys give me any ideas, I'll definitely give a shout out to whoever's idea that I take first, and go from there. But yeah, don't forget to hit the bell to get notified when I put out a new video. And again, thank you guys so much for watching. You guys have a great day. See you next time.